done and detached from an actual acting project, and so it was really fun to do. Yeah, I've heard them before, and it's so cool to be a part of it. Yeah, I definitely was a fan. Well, they let me pick a song, but they actually recommended that song to me, and so I heard the song after they recommended that one, and immediately I knew that was what I wanted to do. I think it's just such a beautiful song, so I definitely wanted to do that one. Well, they asked me, what I wanted to do with the song, and I think we agreed that we wanted it to be a little bit more upbeat. I suggested maybe we put in some sort of guitar to it, because originally it was a piano ballad, and I think they came up with a new original mix, which was nice, and besides that, you just kind of have to stay honest to the song. I don't know. I haven't really thought about it. I love The Little Mermaid, so maybe a song from there, something like that. I don't know. I love being in a recording studio, and as I do it more, I kind of become more comfortable with it, and so that time as I was working on that song, I felt like I had the opportunity to be a little bit more free with how I would sing the song, and so that was really fun, and they let me get into the mood for the, it's more of a slow song, so it needed a mellower vibe. I hope so. I mean, there are a couple of projects kind of in the works. Can't really say much, but so those will be going on soon. And then I hope eventually people will get to hear some of my own music. I love writing songs, and I do it for fun. So hopefully someday people will be able to hear it. I do. I play the piano and the guitar. I'm kind of self-taught on both of those. And I used to play the violin. I don't anymore. Well, acting and singing were actually pretty different for me. Acting, I went to acting classes, and I went to, and I did plays as I was younger, and then I decided that, this might be something that I actually wanted to pursue, and so I worked on getting an agent and a manager and all that stuff. So that was definitely a pursuit. Music, it's kind of just been a passion of mine, but it's something that I do for my own fun, and we've kind of let it develop on its own, and just by putting the word out there that when I can do a music project, I'd like to, and things have been going great. Well, I think they're all just really, really friendly, fun people, and it was great to meet the new cast members too, and spend some time with the old ones, and we've been working together since the winter of 2008, so it's been a while, and everyone has a really good time on that show. That show, see, the thing about being on Wizards is that they welcome you into that family, but it's like they already have their unit that you're coming into. And the great thing about working on Good Luck Charlie is because I was with the show since the very beginning, it really was my family, and we all bonded as a show together. And so it definitely has a real family vibe, everyone on set, and we just have a really, really good time together. So I'm totally happy over there. My character is Teddy Duncan, and she's a spunky girl. I think, the nice thing about her is that she's a normal teenager. She's in Denver, Colorado, and so she has a bit of spunk to her, and she's really fun, but she's also kind of nerdy at times, and I have fun, with her more awkward moments. Well, I definitely am kind of a nerd myself, and there was one episode where Teddy was a bad dancer, and so she had to do a lot of dorky dancing, and I love dorky dancing, and so that was really fun to do that. Oh, I just recently did this one episode where one of my really good friends was in the episode, and we got to kind of do a rap/song together. Don't want to reveal too much, but that was really fun to do, to not only be working with a friend of mine, but to do a little performance. The nice thing about it is that we've bonded with a lot of the guest stars that we've had, especially the ones that are closer to my age or are fun to have on the show, because then we all get to hang out as a big group. It was really fun to have my friend on the show, who played kind of a friend of mine in the show. I don't know if I can say what her name is, but a good friend of mine comes on the show, and so we had a lot of fun. Well, the funny thing about that is that this baby is like the most talented baby I've ever met, and she somehow knows exactly what to do, but she doesn't even awe of her, because in the very first take, or in the very first scene that she did, she put this pile of bananas on her face, and it completely works with the scene. And then she claps, and she has all sort of like little tricks that she does, and she's very, very good actress, especially for being only like 18 months. No, there's just one baby. She's that good. Okay, well, Jason, he's really smart. He's good at solving puzzles and riddles and that sort of thing. Bradley, my younger brother, he knows like just about all the words to every song on the radio, so he's really talented at that. Eric, who plays my dad, is a really good chef. And Lee, who plays the mom on the show, she's like one of the girlfriends. She's so cool, but she also brings her baby to set sometimes, and so it's fun to have another baby on set. Oh, well, one we did was Cape Day. That was really fun to do. And so we all wore our capes to set. Another, I think we had like a purple day where everyone just dressed up in purple because we thought it would be funny to walk into work and, wow, there's a lot of purple going on there. So those were some cool ones. I think we're going to do a pajama day coming up soon. I know it's surprising we haven't done it already, but that's going to be a good one. Well, of course it would be cool to do it with Wizards, Waverly Place, as we know the cast members on there. That would be really fun. Which other one? Oh, maybe also with Sweet Life on Deck. I know Debbie over there. We're friends, so that would be cool. Yeah, it's awesome, and you kind of randomly run into all the different people at different events and photo shoots and that sort of thing, and so everyone has been totally welcoming to me, and I've had a really great time joining the family, and I can't believe I'm like a part of the Disney family. It's so surreal. That's so tough because I like them both for really different reasons. Like, I love that in acting I'm always like having a new project, and I get to, step outside of myself, but then in singing it's really fun to be creative with kind of more of my own personality. And so that's tough. I couldn't decide. I have to say I like them both, but for very different reasons. Yeah, I think that would be awesome. I mean, I've done a couple of movies before, but only one recently has been in theaters, and I think that it would be awesome to make that transition at some point. It was really cool, actually. Yeah, they would first do a run through of the scene with these little dolls that were the same size as the chipmunks, and then they would take them out, and during the scene as they were rolling, you'd have to work with air. And so in one scene, Alvin holds up my finger, and there was a lot of time spent on getting my finger in like exactly the right place. So it's cool. It's pretty complicated, but it's super interesting. I have a Twitter account, so they could find me on there. I also have a YouTube